It is 30 grams, right?
30 grams of stearic acid.
Yeah, this is done.
Done. 135 grams glycerin next. That container, you can heat it, right, Sunita? The one in which you kept the coconut and stearic acid, right?
No, I'll take a steel one.
So transfer it to the steel container in which, you will put directly on your induction base. This is the bigger, okay. You have another bigger container, correct?
Yeah, I have another bigger
You
one.
have another one, right? Because you will have to transfer this to that.
I need glycerin, right? Glycerin is 135.
135. And that you can keep it in any container. It doesn't have to be heat safe or something. You will just pour it, right? Yeah. Something that like that bowl will work. Yeah. So you went and got another pack of glycerin, is it?
Yeah.
The bottle.
This one is exactly 100 grams. It's not even 100 grams, it's less than that.
Yeah, there will be some sticking to the container. It won't come off and all that.
Yeah, it's very gooey also, right?
Yeah, it will be a sticky syrup kind of thing. And if you taste it, it will be slightly sweet as well.
Sweeter.
Yeah.
Nobody is there today, only I'm making the soap.
I'm wondering why. Rimple said she still has to get her raw material. She's ordered something. She's yet to get it, is what she said last time.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
mean, usually people join, even if they're not making, they watch the thing. But anyway, like you will be ahead with the exams that are coming up, like in that case.
you'll also be more confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, glycerin is done.
Glycerin 135, right?
Yeah.
Now you can measure sodium lactate and cocobetane both at 50-50.
You have to measure it separately.
Separately, yeah. Keep it in separate containers.
Sodium lactate.
Sodium lactate, right?
This was cocobetane.
Cocobetane, huh? Then sodium lactate also at 50.
Hi, Kopil. Will you be making the soap today? Kopal, can you hear us?
Yeah, now I can. The voice is broke. No, I won't be making it live.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my my monster is still up. I'm just about joining the class, so I at least see the lives.
Okay. Okay. No worries.
Yeah, okay.
So we will need 50 grams of this as well. Okay.
This IPA, what Priya had, I just picked it from her. I didn't see whether it is 99, nor is it mentioned on the bottle. It is from Pioneer, so I really don't
So it
know.
should be fine. It should be fine. If it is from
should be.
Pioneer, no, it should be fine.
Okay, fine.
So
Yeah.
we'll need 80. In a container, you have already measured sugar, you said, correct?
Sugar is measured, yes.
And that is in a steel flat bottom container.
No, I have the container, but it is measured in a plastic one and kept.
So you put it in the container, the sugar in the container, and to that container only add 75 ml of DM water. Because we will be making the sugar syrup, right?
Yeah. To take 75 DM, right?
75 DM, and to that you add your 200 grams of sugar. Going forward, maybe you can transfer the water from a bigger bottle like this, right, to smaller jars, and maybe pour little by little. Yeah,
It is 78 now. Is it okay?
that's okay. There might be some evaporation, so it's fine.
Okay.
To this only, you add the 200 grams of measured sugar. We'll keep this aside.
Keep this aside, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And now we will measure 80 grams of IPA, isopropyl alcohol.
Which is it? IPA?
T. Isopropyl alcohol, 80 grams.
Okay.
1 or 2 ml extra, right? It's okay because some IPA will evaporate by the time you do the process, right?
Yeah.
It also evaporates. So just like 1 or 2 ml here, there, that's okay.
Yeah, this time. I have to keep it covered, right?
If you can cover it with like a tissue or a piece of cloth or something. Yeah,
Keep it
great.
covered.
Now,
Like,
handle it very carefully. Wear a mask as well. You will need 17 grams, 17 grams of lye. You're not using these containers back in the kitchen, right?
no. These are
Don't.
exclusively for.
Okay. Very careful while handling lye.
Next is DM for this, right?
So for that water, no, don't take a very open mouthed or a very big container. See, like the jar that you have kept on the chair, right? Something
Yeah.
like that. In this,
Um,
you will need coconut oil and stearic acid, correct?
Correct, yes. And in the
So
other
do you have
one,
any
I
other
have
plastic containers?
plastic.
Or steel only, something that is not as wide mouth as the kadai that you have, okay? Because what happens is more surface area, sooner the lye cools. Now, do you have something smaller?
I I have a glass. I mean a mug kind of thing. Something like this.
That's glass, right?
Yeah, it's glass.
Okay, for now, maybe you can use, but try
Mhm.
getting some of those like the beakers that I used during class, right? Get a
Those
3 or
ones.
5 like that, so that today it's okay. You can use this.
Can't use this, right? This is
See, that plastic might melt because of the heat of the lye.
correct. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And also,
So
why I said a smaller container is, see, the more surface area, the faster the lye cools.
it's correct.
So we don't want the lye to cool very
To cool
quickly.
down. You want the
Huh.
temperature to be maintained. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
God.
So use
Okay.
that glass container only you have. In that, you measure 50 grams of water.
Okay.
Now we'll keep the container with lye and water a little far away so that you don't accidentally touch it or anything, okay?
Okay. Fine.
Because we will mix it later. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've measured everything, right?
Yeah.
You can keep
Yeah.
away the weighing scale. Now, before we start, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you have your infrared thermometer.
Well,
whisk.
it's just, I'll just get it. I left it down.
Yeah. Go ahead and get it.
Hi, meanwhile, Maitri, are you there by any chance? I mean,
Yes, yes, I'm here. I'm here.
there are a couple of questions that I had asked you in the personal window the other day.
Oh, yes. In fact,
One
Sindhu
day.
can obviously definitely help us more than me.
Okay.
Sindhu, if you can put some light on, can we make soaps while being like pregnant?
See, yes, you can. But you will have to take precautions, okay?
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
sure you're working in a well ventilated area. Keep your windows open.
Mm-hmm.
Wear protective eyeglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Wear a mask. Long sleeved cloth and gloves. And
Okay.
you can make lye. You can use lye, make a lye solution, make soap. That is fine. But after the entire process, right? Clean up everything very properly and change your apron or clothes, whatever you're wearing, so that traces, if at all, they won't be there. But if
Okay.
at all, it's not there on you. Okay.
Okay.
Be
Okay.
very, very careful while handling lye and lye solution.
Okay. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
And about essential oils and all, can we use it?
Essential oils don't, dear. See, generally, from my understanding, pregnant women should stay away from all sorts of essential oils. Okay. But I'm not a certified doctor or anything. This is based on my reading.
Uh-huh.
Better to avoid, and if you plan on using, always consult a doctor and use. Okay.
Sadly,
Because
actually, I've tried asking a few doctors, but sadly, literally in India, the doctors have very, very limited knowledge about essential oils.
see,
Very
don't.
limited. They have no I mean, sometimes they just have no clue. They will literally tell us that go and ask your teacher. They'll be able to guide you better, you know?
No, don't use. To be,
Okay.
because when I was expecting my son, right, my doctor said,
Uh-huh.
"Don't even color your hair." I'm like, "Hello, excuse
Yeah,
me."
yeah, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, not in like my own soaps, but if I make it for somebody else, can I just pour them in the solution? That can be
Essential
done,
oil.
right?
Yeah,
Huh.
they can, but see, that person also should be. It should be safe for them to use essential oils. Okay,
Right, right.
as long as they are not allergic to any essential oil, and you know the dermal limit of different essential oils and the blend you make, it should be fine.
Uh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah, I got it.
So you have the thermometer. Make sure
Yeah.
you have a whisk and a frother kind of thing. See, with which I kept on mixing my.
I have a whisk, but I don't have a frother.
Okay, whisk is fine. Whisk is fine. Whisk or a spatula. I didn't mean a frother. Whisk or a spatula. Huh?
One.
Yeah.
Just
So because once you start the process, you'll have to be doing things quickly. That's why make everything is ready.
just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So now we have to melt the sugar.
No, yeah. First, sugar into that bigger container. No, transfer your coconut oil and stearic acid first. The container behind you, right? Yeah.
Shall I use this one? This one is like quite big. Or
But
shall I
the
use?
final batter you will pour into a bigger one, right? See your coconut oil, stearic acid, and isopropyl alcohol mix. You will
Yeah.
put to a bigger container. Let that be, yeah. Put coconut oil and stearic acid to this. Make sure you get as much of it out of the container.
Some of it is still sticking. Try with a spatula.
You could try that. Yeah. A silicone one, if you have, no, it can pull it out more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And keep some extra tissues and spoons or something handy in case you need to mix things and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first we will melt our sugar syrup. Yeah.
Okay. This I'll keep it aside, right?
Yes. Yes.
Will I start the induction?
Start it and keep it on low heat. Okay. I mean, I don't know the settings of your induction.
100 is the lowest.
And then you can keep it at 300. After 100, I think it's 300, correct?
After 100, it is 500 for me.
Okay, keep it at 500 initially and then you can move it. Once the sugar melts and it becomes translucent, right? Then switch it to 100. Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure your thermometer is working. Huh? Because I had that issue. I was making soap last class and my battery was out. So I had to quickly go and replace it. It is at surface, correct? Your thermometer?
Yeah, it says surface. Yes.
If everything is melted, right? Just check the temperature.
You still
If you
have
see granules. Okay.
granules are there.
Yeah, let it melt.
Shall I increase the temperature?
You can. You feel like it's boiling, right? Then you can go back to the lower temperature.
Become a little cloudy now.
So after the cloudy, it will get to the transparent stage. Just check the temperature once at this stage.
Why is it? It is showing HI or something.
Then it is high. It's at surface only, right? Your temperature? I mean, your thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Maybe
boiling.
measuring the pan ka temperature also. You put the heat on a low.
Yeah, it says 55
55 Celsius or?
Celsius.
It should go up to 90.
Okay.
So it can't move from high to 90. Can you move it to Fahrenheit? Does it show it in Fahrenheit? No? Or else even if it is Celsius, no, it should go up to 90 degrees Celsius, at least around 90 degrees. Keep an eye on the sugar syrup. Keep an eye on the sugar syrup.
Boiling, what do I do?
Check the temperature now as is.
Not,
Not working, it's not showing. Because your sugar is boiling.
oh, yeah,
Wait,
that's what it is.
Yeah, take it off heat. It should be at the temperature, okay? That's why just check your thermometer to ensure it is working properly, yeah?
It's working. It's all fine.
Switch it off and switch it on once because you'll have to do everything quickly, right?
I really don't know because I also got it some 2 days back and I just checked how to change the mode.
And now, as is, if you point at the sugar solution, is it giving any reading or not?
No, it is not.
Your thermometer isn't working then? Because it should do a key and give a reading, okay? The first time, like how it did, right?
Yeah,
Want to take a chance and still continue making because we've anyway started?
yeah, I better do it because I have no choice now.
Yeah. Now let's heat the sugar at 100 wattage for a minute more, okay? Just to
Okay.
ensure that, it's at the temperature.
Shall I heat it at 100?
100,
I mean,
100.
keep
Yeah.
it at 100.
Yeah, keep it at 100 because it's already well melted and it is transparent, just to make sure, we are doing it. Because the first time you switched on your thermometer, right, I could hear the
Yeah,
beep.
it showed. Yeah,
Ah.
and now it is not. So I really don't know what is wrong with this. Not.
Okay,
Okay, let's.
let's proceed. Just stop stirring. Let's see if the sugar comes to boil.
It is.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can take it off heat, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you can keep it aside. Careful, very carefully. Now we will melt the coconut oil and stearic acid mix. Keep it at 500. It will melt fairly soon. And once you begin to see fumes coming out of the mix, right? Like thin smoke kind of thing, that is when you will take it off heat, okay?
Okay.
This will happen fairly faster. Yeah?
And now it is saying surface temperature. Yes.
Now check the temperature of your coconut oil.
52 Celsius.
Let it increase. I mean, keep on heating it. Again, after like 30 seconds or so, point and check to make sure it is increasing, right? So that we know thermometer is also working properly.
Yeah. It was all fine day before I tried everything.
I mean, that's how we learn. I mean, it's happened to me any number of times. So that's okay. try checking the temperature.
It says high.
So it has reached the pretty much limit, I guess. And do you see
It's
some
not,
fumes coming?
No, I can't see any fumes and all.
Light smoke kind of thing?
It says high.
And this is
But I
at
can't-
500, correct?
Yeah, it is at 500, but I can't see any smoke or anything as such.
Everything is well melted, your coconut, stearic
It is
acid, the
fully
mix.
melted, yeah.
So now switch off your induction
Yeah.
and get your isopropyl alcohol, IPA.
Yeah.
When you add IPA, right, it will bubble up. So little by little you add IPA with continuous stirring, okay?
Induction is off, that's fine.
And it's off, yeah, it has to be off. Yeah, you can see it bubbling up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so continue stirring while adding, okay? Keep stirring while adding. Yeah. Yeah, now you can proceed adding and mix very well. Don't stop mixing. Sunita, don't stop mixing. Keep mixing, keep adding. Yeah, do that. Add more IPA. So keep adding, keep mixing. Do not continue, stop stirring. Yeah. Now, once it's completely put in, keep stirring. Don't stop stirring. Don't stop stirring, dear. Keep stirring. Stir it nicely. You got the froth when you added it, right?
Yes.
Now this mix, you transfer it into the bigger container that you have on the chair. While adding isopropyl alcohol, right, you have to continuously keep stirring.
Yes. I shall transfer this into this, right?
Yes,
Bigger one.
yes. Because this is the bigger container in which your final soap batter, the mix will be ready. Now, okay. Now to the distilled water, right? The DM water you have measured for lye. Okay, now you can stop stirring. Sunita, stop this.
Okay.
You have the distilled water to your left,
For the
right?
lye.
To
Yeah.
your right for the lye. Take that water, take that mug. It's on the table only, no? Take the lye and slowly add it. Slowly add your lye spoon by spoon, okay? Don't add the whole thing at one time. Add 1 spoon, mix it with the spoon, then add another spoon, mix it a little, yeah. Now the remaining lye. The water will turn a little milky and then it will become clear, okay?
Okay.
Give it a good mix. You can feel the glass heating up, correct?
Yes.
Now, while this is dissolving, no, you take the glass away from the induction base, keep it on the table, switch on the induction base and keep it at 100, okay? Not more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah? Keep it at 100. And once you see that the lye has completely dissolved in water, right? It won't take very long. Dissolving?
Yeah, it's dissolved. Not fully, little bit small particles are
It's
in there.
completely dissolved. Let it dissolve, yeah. But the temperature is still high, correct?
Yes.
I mean, you can feel that it's hot, yeah.
Yes, it's hot.
So once the lye is completely dissolved, in one hand you pour the lye to the big container and with other hand you keep on mixing in the big container. Okay.
Okay.
While pouring, you have to continuously keep on mixing. Yeah.
And the induction is at 100. That's fine, right?
Yeah. But while pouring the lye, you will switch it off. Okay. Now it is at
Okay.
100. It's okay. Before pouring, switch it off.
Okay. Fine. It's done. It's dissolved.
Now switch off the induction. Carefully, carefully. With one hand you pour and another hand continuously whisk, or else it will start setting. That's why. Okay. Slowly. Mix, 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 pour, mix, pour, mix, pour. Now give a good mix to ensure that there are no lumps. Okay. Mix for a bit. Now, if you want, you can keep the induction on at 100. Okay. Are there any crystallization happening?
No, nothing.
Okay. Continue to whisk for a little bit. Now you can pour your sugar solution. Slowly, while adding, keep mixing. Okay.
Induction is on. That's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Because it's at 100, a very low temperature. We are keeping that so that it doesn't set while pouring. That's all. Continue whisking. Yeah. Make sure you take out all the sugar syrup from the container. Use your spatula to scrape it out. Yeah. Work a little fast, Sunika.
Should I switch on to a whisk?
Yeah, use the whisk, dear. That's much better. And now you will add your glycerin, okay? Yeah, this is much better. Yeah. Now we will add our glycerin.
Shall I add it?
The whole thing, a little by little at a time, while whisking. Continuously whisk. Do not stop whisking, okay? Yeah, you can empty the whole thing. Keep whisking, keep whisking. Yeah, like that. You have to keep on continuously whisking while pouring. Yeah. Whisk it well. Is it setting? It's not setting currently, right?
No, no.
Now you can add your sodium lactate and cocoa betaine. You can switch off the induction if you want. Now sodium lactate, cocoa betaine, whichever order you want. There is no order as such. Pour it. Keep whisking while pouring. Yeah. And then the next one. Yes. So it's still fairly clear only, na? Your soap base, it is not started to set or anything, correct?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, looks wonderful. Now, if you want, you can pass it through a sieve and put it in the soap mold or directly in the mold. Now it's just pouring it to set. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah. And you would have done your very first batch of soap base, transparent base. Keep the tray, keep the mold on a tray if you want, so that you can move it easily later. Or
I
else
don't
if you're
need the
taking-
induction right now, right? It's done, right?
Yeah, it is done. It is done. You can take off the induction, keep the mold on the table and pour it. Yeah. You can see how clear it is, right?
Yeah, it's quite clear.
And that's your first. You can spray rubbing alcohol on top just to dissipate the bubbles.
There is some bubble kind of a thing, so
So that is again the froth, the cocoa betaine. Say, if you want, you can, spray rubbing alcohol on top of it. It will dissipate. Focus on the center where you have more of the bubbles. No,
huh,
don't tap. Don't tap.
don't tap. Okay.
In CP, you will tap, not here. Okay.
Okay.
Just, yeah, you see some bubbles there, right? So just spray
Yeah.
your rubbing alcohol on it, and
Okay.
that's it. See, I can see the paper at the bottom through the mold, so you've got a fairly transparent base.
Over
And that-
here, the transparency depends on what? Like, what do we need to add for more transparency?
First thing, you have to use virgin coconut oil. Okay, if you use normal coconut oil, it will be cloudy, not transparent. And second, if you burn your sugar solution, right, if it begins to caramelize, then it makes it brown. And also, if you replace cocoa betaine with CAPB, right, then also there will be a loss of transparency.
Okay.
So these three things, if you keep in mind, you will have a clear, transparent bar.
Awesome.
So, Sunita, how was your first experience?
Yeah, you really have to be quick, and this thermometer also gave way, so I really didn't know what to do.
No, but see, you didn't burn anything. You didn't let it
Yeah,
cool down
correct.
to low temperature or anything. You were able to do just like how I did, even without the thermometer, thankfully, today.
Okay, nice. It was good. Only thing is, you need to be really fast and swift
Fast
in
and
whisking.
continuously keep on whisking, because what happens once lye comes in contact with oil, right? It will start saponifying. So even
Yeah.
if you leave it unattended for few seconds also, the soap crystals or small clumps you will get to see. To avoid that, you whisk continuously. And like how I do, you keep it on the induction base, very low setting. So that,
Yeah.
with the heat, it doesn't begin to set. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. I
So
think you
this-
definitely need to wear a mask. I didn't wear a mask, but
The lye fumes,
yeah, even that IPA, it was
IPA,
really
which
kind
is
of
like
changed the lesson.
99% proof and above, you'll have that very strong, it hits you kind of thing.
Okay. Mm.
So this, you will let it set for 4 to 6 hours. Once it's a
Okay.
little solid, if you want, you can keep it in the fridge. And once it sets, you can take out, remove the condensation and all. But what I recommend is let it sit on the counter like this only. Tonight, you will be able to demold. Okay?
Okay. It is kind of forming a skin on it. Is that?
Yeah, on the top. So it's beginning to set.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
because it will start setting from the top, right? So that
Correct.
is the layer that will cool fastest. So
Faster.
it will cool, solidify, and then it will solidify completely.
So to this, if we are adding goat milk, that is to be added 5 grams you have to take, and you have to dilute it with
10 ml water.
5 grams of goat milk with 10 ml water, and that is to be added at the last when it is when you're ready to
Before
pour.
pouring into the mold.
Okay.
In that case, you will take 40 grams of water for lye, not 50. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Because water quantity remains the same.
Remains
Here
the
it is
same.
50 grams for lye. There we will take 40 grams for lye, and the remaining 10 grams we
10
will
grams
use it to dissolve the goat milk powder.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
So
got it.
goat milk, coconut milk, yogurt, banana powder, any fruit powder, all that you can do this way. Yeah.
Okay,
Your
so instead of
Hooken
goat milk powder, you can take the fruit powder, dehydrated powder, and to that you can add 10 ml of water and reduce the 10 ml there where with the lye you reduce it.
Correct. Yes. Same way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Any
okay,
powders you want to add. No, clays also same way you will do. Calamine clay, kaolin clay, goat milk, or whatever. a Brazilian yellow clay, chocolate clay, whatever clay you want, right? You will do the same thing.
Okay.
Just if it is activated charcoal, you will not take 5 grams, start
Let
2
it
to
reduce
3
it.
grams. That's more
Okay.
than enough.
And what about wine? If you want to add wine?
Wine, you will take 40 grams of water for lye.
Hmm.
And in the remaining last, right, like how we added goat milk and water,
Right.
then you will add 15 ml of flat wine or beer. By flat, I mean you will take 15 ml of wine or beer or something, let it sit on the counter so that there is no fizz in it, right?
Right.
Then same way in the end, before pouring it into the mold, into the bigger container, you will incorporate, be it your goat milk water or wine or beer or whatever, mix it very, very well, and then finally pour it into your container.
Okay. So the wine has to be sugarless or anything like that? Like, because wine and beer
It
also
should not have
sugar.
that alcohol, that's all. It should be flat wine or flat beer.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Okay.
So that way you can do any variation. You want banana soap, you want red wine soap, beer soap, clay soap, charcoal soap, all that you can do this way.
This is the same base that Sunita can use while making melt and pour soap, right?
Yeah, this is the same. Tomorrow she can melt like 100 grams of this base, color it, add fragrance, and make an individual
nice.
bar. With the
Okay.
same thing she can do.
Awesome. Awesome,
Yeah.
Sunita. So this is the same thing that you can use when we'll be learning melt and pour. So you can use the same base to make the melt and pour soap.
Yes. So yeah,
Again,
this
this
will
is
be
ready to
very-
use, right? I mean, in the next 24 hours, it's good
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
Yes.
Okay.
Once it hardens up, right, you will demold it and cling wrap it nicely and store it. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. It has to be
Because-
cling wrapped.
Yeah, because this has glycerin, high amount of glycerin in it, and glycerin will attract moisture. So what
Okay.
happens if you don't cling wrap? No, it will attract moisture and there will be small water droplets on the soap.
Okay.
That is
okay,
a quality or an indication of good soap. But generally, people, it will become messy to handle. It will be difficult for
Correct.
you to touch and use and sticky, right? To avoid
Mhm.
that, you will cling wrap it. And how much ever you want to use, you will open the cling wrap, cut, take that much amount, wrap the whole thing again and keep it aside. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I can cut whatever amount I want. I can add fragrance and color. Color should be liquid color, right? For
Yes,
this?
liquid is better because mica powders are expensive. See, but for transparent base, if you put mica powder, no, you will get very vibrant color and shimmer. For transparent, you can use if you want the vibrant colors.
Okay.
But if you're using the white color base, right, like goat milk or shea
Goat
butter, or
milk base. Yeah.
you use mica, you use liquid colors, the color will always turn up being pastel.
Hmm.
So for that, it makes sense to use that liquid melt and pour colors because they're more
Okay.
economical.
Okay. Okay.
Because micas are expensive, and whichever one you use in the white base, you will always get pastel colors only. That's why.
Fragrance, you can use CP stable, right?
CP stable you can use, yes. For 100 grams, it is around 1 to 2%, not more than that.
And fragrance, how's the ratio?
That's what I said. For 100 grams, you can add 1 to 2% fragrance.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
But again,
And
it is
color,
always a
color
personal choice.
depending on how bright you want. Is that
Yes.
the way you go? Okay.
Huh. Color, how much ever bright you want, but in white color bases, no, in pastel bases, how much ever color you add, it won't end up being that bright.
Bright. Yeah. Got it.
In transparent, you can add micas for that shine and brighter color.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
Thank you. Nice. It was nice.
So
Gopal
your
here.
next couple, you plan on doing it sometime soon?
Yeah, actually, I'm yet to complete the theory. I've not just been keeping well since past couple of months because of my early pregnancy duration right now. So somehow I'm just trying to finish up the theory, and I also have my firstborn is just 2 years old. So it's just
You have your hands full, poor thing.
yeah. So as and when I get time, I just end up finishing half an hour, 1 hour of theory. So yeah, that's how it is. And okay, related to this, I wanted to ask something. Do people also add wax in this?
See, not in this. If you want this very transparent melt and pour soap bases, no. And I'm adding steric acid here for the hardness, okay? So
Okay.
in melt and pour bases, there is no need to add any beeswax or anything. But
Okay.
that can be added in CP soaps depending on your oil percentages and hard
Uh-huh.
oil, soft oil ratio and stuff like that. Right?
Okay. As actually sometimes I make melt and pour,
Okay.
and I've been making it for quite some time, as in like a year or two. And sometimes when we get these bars, the ready bars from the market, and I've tried multiple vendors, and most of the
Mhm.
times after the it is melted in, right, it will have little bit of residue with it, and which usually feels like wax. Like after it was all done and I tried to press it and everything, it literally felt like wax.
You mean to say wax or it begins to harden sooner?
No, not harden sooner. After I've poured it in the mold and everything, there will be a little bit of residue, right? Or
Yes.
and sometimes it is even on the top of the melted soap. So when I
Okay.
tried to pick it up, and later on I just tried to press it in my finger and my thumb, it
Mhm.
just felt like wax.
That will depend on what your vendor has used to make the soap base.
Right. Yeah,
Some
that's
people, to make the base more foamy, right? They use powdered surfactants. Some
okay.
people add 2-3% of SCI also while making the soap base. Then it
Yeah.
gives you a nice lather.
Okay.
So depends on what oils and or surfactants that your vendor has used.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
Anything else,
Okay,
guys?
so also that wax is like a partial hardening of your soap. So I get what you're talking about. Sometimes it creates a layer on top of your soap which looks like wax like, but that is just like, when your soap is curing, when your glycerine soap is curing, तो वो थोड़ा wax like feeling आता है, like little bit residue that is left around that looks like wax, but that is just your soap that is hardening.
No, but while sometimes even when I have like kind of almost like overheated the base, then also I've seen, and it is like flakes. It is not really just like some random shapes. Most of the times it will be very curated kind of flakes. I might have an image of it if I find it somewhere in my gallery. If I can find it, I'll share it with you
That would
guys.
be awesome. If you can share a picture, that would be great.
I'll try to find it and share it.
Yes. Also, Sunita, if you can click a picture of this transparent soap as well, what you've made, and if you can click a picture and put it on the group,
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
great. Thank you so much. So we'll again see you all next Tuesday. We'll be learning to make melt and pour soaps. You can, Sunita, you can probably make one more if you are up for it. You can probably make one more opaque color based because that would give a good combination of
Yeah, I'm
transparent
planning.
and thickness.
Sure,
And
sure.
we can you can use the same base for the next time. If you do not have the base, you can buy it, purchase it, which is again optional. You can just use this melt and pour soap base, and in that we can add titanium dioxide and other colors as well if need be. So that's about it for today. Anything else?
No, so for Tuesday's class, you have this transparent base. And then again, if you can buy shea butter or any goat milk base, or if you can make a base, add titanium dioxide to it, so it gets that white color, right? So you keep both these bases ready. And do you have some liquid colors ready with you, Sunita? Do you have any
Liquid I don't have. I don't
You
have.
have
I
mica
have
powder, is it?
mica. I have only red mica with me. That's the only thing I have.
Mica. Okay, you have red color mica, and that's the only colorant you have, is it?
That's the only, yeah. Otherwise, I have clays are there. I have
Clay,
pink,
we
I
can
have
use it for
green, I have
coloring.
kaolin.
We can use that to color the transparent base. So yeah, we could use that. So I
Okay.
will show you in Tuesday's class, right? I will show you what my column mold is with which I make an embed, and also using just transparent and white colored base, right? What all different designs you can do. This is not dependent on the mold, okay? You get a lot of fancy molds, that is different. But how you can layer soap, make zigzags or embeds and stuff like that, we will cover it on Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. I'm planning to make goat milk tonight. So to that, I have to add titanium dioxide, right? To get that
Yes.
white color. And how
White.
much should I add?
You can add 2 to 3 grams. And it also depends, is it water soluble or oil
No,
soluble?
mine is oil soluble.
Then, with this 60 grams of coconut oil you take, right?
Yeah.
Reduce 5 grams out of it. Yeah.
Produce 5 grams of coconut oil.
In the coconut oil and stearic acid mix. That 5 grams, you will dissolve
better.
titanium dioxide. Okay.
And when should I add it?
In the end, like when we add the goat milk powder, right? Same way.
Yeah. Okay.
Titanium dioxide.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
So
it.
that will give you that white color base, or else it
Correct.
will be a little cloudy. That's all.
Okay. Fine. Good. Thank you.
So we will do that on Tuesday's class. And if you
Sure.
don't have colorants, don't worry. I will show you like what all type of colorants I have, so you can get an idea and then buy. Okay.
Right. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Sindhu. I'll see you soon.
No. Yeah.
Bye
Thanks a
bye.
lot.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks everyone. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Good job, Sunita. Send
Bye.
picture.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.